Right into it. So, as we all know, this is week 15 of the NFL football season. We're coming up to crunch time here, where NFC, AFC champions in every region will be named here pretty soon. So let's just make some quick picks. I think I'm gonna do 2 parlays. I've been kind of overdoing it with the parlays recently, and I wasn't gonna say this publicly, but I actually took a major L. And I deserve it because I bet against, not like I didn't bet against my cardinal rules, but I bet against Bills Mafia, and that bit me right in the ass. So I bet Pittsburgh money line +2. Well, I said +2. Fucking 11-1 Pittsburgh team +2 against the Bills Mafia. Should have known that fucking Stephon Diggs was just
gonna go bonkers,
crazy, athletic, and fucking Big Ben is gonna drop a deuce bigger than the size of Texas.
Ballroom dancing. I mean, come on.
I mean, who knows? We could have people throwing darts at us. Let's move on here before we get too deep into that. Kansas City
That's
Chiefs.
a rabbit hole.
That's a rabbit hole we'll never get out of. All right, so we got the Chiefs -3 against the Saints. Right? Still no Drew Brees.
Nope, he's back.
He is
Drew
back.
Brees is playing today, but here's the thing. I don't think Drew Brees is going to be able to go score to score with Patrick Mahomes. I think you nailed it right now. I think Kansas City -3.
So let's note something very, very interesting about this. You take Kansas City -3, they're +105 if you take that bet. But if you take New Orleans money line, it's +125. So you got to pick your poison a little bit. But I don't know. Something with the odds is a little screwy here. I think Vegas might be in the confusion state, but they know they have to get off
at some point.
They gotta. I mean, if they got a barrel roll off of it, they gotta
do something. So, but no, I think you're absolutely. I love the pick right there. I just don't think Drew Brees and the Saints, high-powered offense. I get it, but I just don't think they can go score for score. Because the minute New Orleans Saints has to, start settling for a couple field goals, the game's over.
Oh yeah, game's over for sure. Well, I'm willing to take that -3 risk there against the Saints this week, especially Brees hasn't played in a couple weeks, so
right,
more than a couple weeks. So we'll see what happens.
Here's the thing, though. Here's a quick question for you. Quick little analysis that we like to give the people. So Drew Brees is coming back, okay, but Taysom Hill has not been playing bad football.
No.
Okay. Do you maybe ride Taysom Hill? And in a big game like this, maybe give Brees, one more week off just to get healthier, or do you throw Brees out there in the fire against Kansas City?
I think you play Taysom Hill at first, kind of ease into the game a little bit. If you get up a touchdown, a field goal maybe, then I'll throw Brees in there in one of the drives just to see how he reacts to being in the game time situation. Because that's something that you can't really. It's not really like riding a bike. Even every player in the NFL experiences this when the new season comes, and that's why Vegas even experiences this too, because they don't know who to place the bets on, so or how to write the spreads. So basically, I'd play Taysom Hill first, and then I'd ease into Drew Brees.
I just don't know if I'd be throwing Brees out there in this game. I mean,
would you not throw him out there at all?
I get it. New Orleans has to win this football game. I absolutely understand that. They have to win the game. Okay, it's a big game for them. Closing in on the season, moving into the playoffs. They want to see who they stack up against a team like Kansas City. I get that, but I don't know. I don't know who I do, but I know what I would 100% do is take Kansas City -3. Put the banjo on it, okay?
Ooh, the banjo.
Dallas Cowboys. I just saw the line change to +4, so I don't know if it's going to change.
These lines are probably going to change before I play.
Cover. I mean, they're like a blanket. They're like a blanket. They're just full of covers. But you made a very good point. I need them to be able to cover when they're not.
I need them to be closer.
When they're not, +7. I mean, look, anybody can cover +17.
Almost anyone can, yeah.
So but I need them
to
cover.
Be dog shit to not cover.
I need them to cover when it's like +3.5. Those are the games.
I could have threw the Jets in there too, real easy.
We could have, absolutely.
They'd be given a lot of points and they still don't cover.
One thing that I think is a good move is. If there's a game we don't really feel, just stay away from it. Just stay away from it.
I mean, but see, the thing is with that is a good idea, and we should keep doing that. Like the trap games, if we have games that we are more confident in, and we can throw them in there, then that's fine. The trap games, stay away from them unless you're throwing a bullshit parlay together where you don't give a shit. But, I mean, these kinds of games that we have on here, they're good.
How
we
many-
have to be able to pinpoint if it does go to shit. We have to be able to pinpoint. Okay, this is what happened. This is what happened, and that's what happened.
Right.
To make it go to shit.
How many of
gotta be
those
three
are?
things.
How many of those are 425 and 1 o'clock games? Are they?
I gotta pull up the app.
Because
I
we
feel
always
like at least half of them are.
Tennessee just scored 7-0 Tennessee already. That was quick.
Did we have that game?
No, you want to stay away from it.
Yep. What is it? 9? Yeah, it's a 9. 9 spread. Oh shit! Falcons have scored too.
See, this is those fucking Falcons.
I fucking hate the Falcons, man. That's probably another team I could easily throw on there.
We should have. We could have thrown the Raiders on there.
Yeah, easily throw the Raiders on there. Usually I'd throw the Bears on there. I just can't believe we have the Cleveland Browns -6 on this bet slip.
I mean, does it? I know. I mean, it's like, is it like New Year, New Us, or like what's going on? Did we get bonked in the head? But here's the thing. It makes total sense that the Pittsburgh Steelers are on your list, and then the Pittsburgh Steelers can go rotten hell. I mean, it's Joey Flame's football team.
Yeah,
I mean, do you need any more of an explanation than that?
But they've came in clutch in some games too.
But that's all the explanation that we need. It's Joey Flame's football team.
Yeah. That's all
I
I
mean,
need. That's all
all right. I gotta go.
Okay, bro.
Are you guys just just chilling here today watching
Yeah,
football?
I'm probably gonna go to church later. I'm trying to get a workout in at some point, but yeah, I'll probably be around here. Just let me know what you got going on later, and then we'll figure something out.
I mean,
Is there a combination on that thing? Or what?
Did I forget how to... Oh, there it is.
There it is. You got it.
I'll text you later, okay?
All right, say hi to Doris for me.
Will do, brother. Oh,
Did she get the card?
she about cried.
Did she?
She
Okay.
about cried. She literally about cried.
Oh, I'm
She
so
calls
glad.
me. She calls me. She goes, John sent me a Christmas card. I'm like, really?
I knew they'd be geeked about
She's
it.
like, yeah. And she goes, but I have a question. Who's Mikey? She goes, I don't know him, but tell him I said thank you.
Man, what a sweetheart.
But, all right, bro.
All right, bro. I'll see
See
you.
you later.
Yep. What a guy.
But Cleveland -6.5.
You should try wearing that mask into like Walmart.
Oh, do you think it'd fly?
Oh, 100%.
You think they let me wear
Oh,
this in
yeah.
Walmart?
I've
as a
seen
mask?
way crazy
What if they
things at
made me
Walmart.
put a mask on over this?
Man, I'd tell them to go.
Wouldn't
Shove
that
it.
be ridiculous?
That would be. That would be. I would tell them to leave the store and leave their name tag. Next up, we got Colts Steelers. I by the way, I'm gonna take the Browns -6.5 too. I don't have it in my mega parlay, but I'm gonna throw that probably in one of them, just because I really like the Browns in that game. I don't have as much resentment towards Baker Mayfield as Tony does, but you know, it's still there somewhere.
Houston's so up and down. Houston's up, down, left, right, northeast, southwest. I mean, they don't know where they're at. They don't know what they're doing right now, okay? Cincy's coming off a huge win, okay? You're telling me you're going to give me Cincinnati plus almost 8 points? Lock it in, Cincy plus 7.5. Take it.
Take it, baby. Broncos, Chargers, Los Angeles -2.5. I like LA there.
Oh,
How do you
absolutely.
feel? Both these teams are 5-9, both 3-4. Well, Chargers are 3-4 at home. Broncos are 3-4 away. So I mean that's a little bit of a toss up, but if you're breaking it down from a fundamental standpoint, I think you got to take the Chargers here. Just my take.
Well,
what do you feel about
listen. So they're both. What are they? Both 5. What are they? Both 5-9.
5-9?
Listen, they're both 5-9, but the Chargers are a completely different 5-9 than the Broncos. Chargers are a 5-9 with a rookie quarterback. Okay, Justin Herbert's going to be the face of the league here shortly. Boom, 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 boom. Rapid fire. Take the Chargers.
Take the
around the
Chargers.
horn. Is
Yeah,
it
around the horn. Yeah, around the horn. Yeah. So let's do it. Panthers, Washington. Who you got?
Washington.
Washington plus 1. All right, I got Washington money line. Eagles, Cowboys. Who you got?
Are you kidding me? Go Stars, baby. Go Cowboys.
I got Cowboys money line on this one. Take note of it. I know my Uncle John and Uncle Doug are going to be happy with me with that one. Take it to the bank with you. They're going to beat the scumbag Eagles all day long. Los Angeles Rams versus the Seahawks. Seattle -1. Who do you got?
Seattle. LA doesn't know what identity they have. Seattle.
I love it. Seahawks -1. You heard it here first. Then finally we got Titans, Packers, Green Bay -3. Who we got?
This is for you, Mama Bank. I'm taking Packers. Aaron Rodgers is the difference in that game. At home at Lambeau. Go, Pack, go.
Love it. All right, throwing an audible in. One more game. Bills, Patriots. Buffalo -7. Who you got?
Bills Mafia. I'm riding the train, baby. Go, Josh Allen. Go, Bills, baby. Go, Bills.
Not a fan of Cam Newton. Taking Bills Mafia
Go
all
Bills.
day. All right, guys, we got to go. Feel free to reach out to us any way you want to through our socials, on our Facebook page, whatever you got. We got to place our bets here. Got 10 minutes to go. So good luck today.
Betting gods be in your favor.
And we'll leave it at that. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys later. Damn, that was pretty good rapid fire. Damn, ended it with 5 viewers too. I mean,
Whew.
you gotta be just drenched after that.
Man,
All right, let's place these bets.
that was electric.
Place these bets. I'll get you a drink to get refreshed.
Golly.
Damn, that was like you just ran a marathon.
I think that's my punishment for not wearing this shirt and tie. If you don't wear a shirt and tie, you gotta wear this during the live stream.
I love it.
I
Or
mean,
some kind of mask.
Something that looks ridiculous.
Something that just makes you look absolutely stupid.
Just a jackass. And this is right up there.
Yeah. I think another thing would be shirtless. You could be shirtless. Just no shirt.
Just nothing. If you're not going to show up in a shirt and tie, you're not wearing one.
Are we willing to make that a rule for our Sunday live stream?
Sunday live stream, moving forward, no shirt and tie, you're shirtless. I like it. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Perfect. All right. I won't
over on
forget. I won't forget. You want to pinky promise it?
I haven't broken one since the 3rd grade.
All right. Don't break. You're not going to break one now. I'm confident in you. All right. Good deal. Hey, get your ass back here. We got to place these bets.
This is playing so good right now that he's the difference in that game.
So that's 5 to win 86. So I'll take that.
There you go.
So let's continue betting. You want to do one more, or you want to just leave it at that?
Throw one more in there.
Okay.
Throw one in there. Let's do
Let's just do the 4-legger, because if we hit both of those, that's what, it's $160.
So let's do
And then if I hit my 9100, then we're just going crazy.
plus the 30 million. I mean, what are we doing? I mean,
you guys will just buy the gin house right now.
just buy it outright.
If we win 30 million, we're buying a house right now.
Oh, absolutely. At 1,000,000% we are. 1,000,000%. We're buying the factory.
Oh yeah, the fantasy factory.
What
we want.
do you want to take Chicago with the points, or do you not like 9.5 with Chicago?
I just think it's a lot of points, but I really think it could hit.
You know what? I
Fuck it, we're taking it.
Okay.
We're taking it. What about do you want to take Cincy plus 7.5? Because that could go either way, but I think they cover.
Cincy plus a touchdown against
Money line, they're plus 270
against Houston.
Yep.
Take them.
Plus 7.5.
Take them plus 7. Wait. What is it? Money line?
Plus 270.
Fuck it. Just take a money line then.
Right.
Take a money line. It adds a leg, but we're not completely blowing our wad.
Okay, we still got 4 minutes. We're good. I'm glad we kind of cut it off. Usually we cut it off with minutes to spare. Indy -1 now? What was that?
Whoa! No, it was Indy +1. I thought you said it was.
Now it's Indy -1. Now they're -115 money line. I got them plus 105 money line last night.
Did you lock that in?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I feel like you take them -1.
Thank you, Vegas.
Let's see what else we got.
What about Denver Chargers? What's that looking like?
Denver plus 2.5. Los Angeles -2.5.
What?
They were -3 last night. I feel like you take them -2.5 against Denver.
The Chargers?
Yeah. What were you thinking about Denver?
No, Chargers. Chargers -2.
-2.5. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 legs right there. You want to just lock that in? That's 5 to win 123.
Damn, is it really?
We'll take that.
What was the big jump? Cincy or the Bears?
Cincy money line.
No,
plus
Bears.
270.
No, Bears.
The Bears is -110. LA is -115.
Okay.
We'll take that. You want to leave it at that? You want to bet one more?
Just like,
I'm gonna just let that marinate and then maybe bet 425 games.
Let's let it simmer. Let's let it soak.
Okay.
Okay. It's like it. I mean, listen. When you're grilling food, you never want to pull it off too quick.
You don't.
You want to let it sit there and do its thing. So.
I think it's cool to watch Bovada though, because you can watch the over-unders. You can watch everything change right in front of your eyes.
Oh, for sure.
It's awesome.
Well, I mean, that's
I think Bovada might be. I mean, Bovada ain't going anywhere.
That's about as professional of a sports betting. I mean,
they got it down.
Not saying Derek's isn't professional, but that is, both
Oh yeah, Aaron Lennox shared our video too.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's dope. Haven't heard from that kid in a while. I talked to him here and there, but haven't seen him.
I reached out to him on.
I'm gonna write down the bets.
I reached out to him probably 2 weeks ago. Just said, hey man, with all the, because he's a server at Brick Street.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, with all the shutting down and everything, how you doing? You still working there? And so him and I chatted for a little bit.
How's he doing? What's he doing for work?
He's working in a factory right now for the time being.
Okay. Well, at least he has something.
So he's at least fucking working.
That's good.
Can't argue that.
Can't argue that at all. Here, let me get one of those lottery tickets. Let's check those out.
Where they at? In the bag?
Yeah.
I am the God. You know I get the kilos. $50%. If you are not bilingual, get the fuck up out of town before we run your ass down. Underground, how I came out. Any nigga try to stop me, let it hang out, let it bang, let it rain out. Yo soy el Dios, viva Dios, nigga. I am the God. Get a nigga chopped up on a Tuesday, while the club going up on a Tuesday. This is Doomsday, I can have Guadalupe come through and knock down Trump out of soup, babe. Now look at his brains all on the sidewalk. I'm tucked to 38 and jump on my skywalker. I'm rolling, shotgun, Claudia Ochoa. I am only nigga walking through Sinaloa with the blood red Chuck Taylor's on, and you know when I show up, it's a squad full of killer squad.
Yeah, lady, looking at me.
Niggas that'll pull up, let it bark on a nigga. 106 shots park on a nigga. Street sweeper with the whole block up. Nose arc on a nigga. Got 2 Glock.
Probably a Lions fan.
Shit,
he about the first sellout. Why don't you put a bag on it? Slug bug. What's good? I should have waited for it to start driving.
Should I?
What are we doing here? You just go back inside? Wow. I think it's first time pumping gas. Usually get it done at the dealership. Let's just say times aren't like they used to be.
There's a reason why certain people work at a gas station, because the problem-solving skills are extremely lacked.
Did that guy know what he was doing?
That guy did. The girl didn't even charge me for gas.
Yeah.
Girl didn't even charge me for gas.
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I mean, good night. I believe it was senior year. Okay, you and I were going to the Y after school. Okay. And you looked at me and you said, Tone, you really got to broaden your music, like what you listen to. And then you played a song, and I really liked it. Do you remember what that song was?
Oh man, that's a toughie. I'm not gonna lie, that's a toughie, Tony. I can. So what did it sound like? Was it like an instrument? Did it have lyrics or no lyrics?
Okay, so it had lyrics. It was more of like a alternate, like a softer rock kind of song. And unfortunately, that's all I got for you.
Okay.
I remember we were pulled out of the subdivision, and you said, "Give this a whirl," and you played it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Wow. Okay. Off the top of my head, I don't have a whole lot of options, but I will spend some time thinking about it.
Okay.
And my music taste really hasn't changed all that much, so it's pretty likely that I'm gonna find the song for you. But right now, off the top of my head, it's not coming to me. But most likely, I will probably definitely have that song for you later on.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. I look forward to it.
All right. Hey, good talking to you, man. Hope you're good.
All right, Dre. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds great. Talk to you.
That was no help. That was zero help.
Did he give you any suggestions?
No, he didn't even give me like a, oh, well, let me go phone a friend. He didn't even phone a friend.
I was like, are you shitting me, too? He had to be screaming in Chinese at the fucking goalpost after that.
He's probably going home playing Chinese checkers. Chargers are up 16-6. Washington
Go home and get beheaded.
Washington's getting their fucking ass kicked.
Are they really?
20-6. Cowboys are winning 27-17.
Alright. We sniffed that one out. My uncle took Jets with the points.
He just fucking hit then. Hey, right, he did. What was it? Like 13 and a half?
Yeah. I think the Bengals won too.
No,
Bengals won.
Switch and get iPhone 12 on us. Unlimited plans for just $35. This is 5G from America's most reliable network.
It's just like, goddamn. See, that's where money lines come into play. Obviously, money lines don't help us in the Pittsburgh game, but
see, if you can pick money lines, just pick who's gonna win the game. It makes you, even if you're not making that much coin off of it,
yeah,
you're still getting your picks right.
yeah,
You know, you're still winning the games that you want to win.
right.
You're still making the right picks on who's gonna come play football that day. But you're just not fighting. You're not fighting against the spread too.
At all.
You're battling the spread. I feel like, I mean, obviously, battling the spread is way harder than battling money lines. Sure, anomalies happen, but I mean, I feel like Indy. If we would have bet Indy money line, that still would have fucked us.
So let's just say, we took money lines. So the Chargers money line looks like it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Washington would not have hit.
Kansas City would have hit.
Cowboys looks like it's gonna hit.
Cowboys, Bengals hit.
Cowboys, Bengals hit. So like, there's what?
That's 4 or 5 teams right there. Indy didn't hit. We had them money line, ironically.
And that's just taking money lines. You know?
Yeah. I mean, think about still having the multiplier. Even with betting, figure at 5 teams, all money line bets.
Ooh, I get fucked up. So I don't know, man. Like maybe. Just,
I think we week, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I'd rather, even if I'm not winning as much off of the bets, I'd rather win something or feel like I'm winning compared to getting wrecked on like bullshit. Wait, what did you call him?
The anti-pussy.
So that means he's not a pussy. That means he's not a pussy then.
He's the opposite of getting pussy. He attracts men.
Damn, I should not have Googled that.
Man, first one was a nail biter.
Yeah, Cleveland, Kansas City. Kansas City came out with the win 22-17. Cleveland still covered though. I want to make that very, very clear early on. But the story of the day was Michigan's own Chad Henne. What do we have to say about him?
So, listen. Okay? I'm sure a lot of you know here at Gym Pros, I took Cleveland money line. Okay? I was bold, I was brass, I was loud, and I said that they were going to win the football game. They did win the football game. I get it. Okay? I put a tweet out there on the Twitter sphere that said I will never gamble again. That may be a lie. But it's a tough loss. You know, obviously I thought, you know, there's a couple plays here and there that I think the officials really hurt Cleveland. I don't think the game was officiated fairly both ways. It seemed like there were holds left and right on Cleveland that were not called. So it was tough to watch. I think Cleveland got robbed of that game today. I really do. Obviously, Pat Mahomes goes down with an injury. Here at Gym Pros, we wish him nothing but a speedy recovery. Obviously, we want to see him play against Josh Allen. So Chad Henne, I mean, what happened? 3rd and 14, and you're Cleveland's defense and you allow him to scramble for 13 and a half yards, putting them in a position to get a first down. Are you kidding me, Cleveland? Listen, you don't want to win. You don't want to win at all. If that's the kind of effort you put into winning a football game, when you let Chad Henne's uncoordinated, unathletic behind rush for 13 and a half yards to set up Andy Reid on 4th and a half yard to seal the win, you didn't deserve to win that football game. Chad Henne came in, listened to the play calling. Andy Reid's an absolute wizard. Okay, the dude is a madman. I guess hats off to Chad Henne. I chirped at him a little bit. He threw a pick. I said, "Hey, Chad Henne, great throw. Tag Michigan football in it." But listen, he shut everybody up and was the most. I will say this, Chad Henne, when the ESPYs come out, I hope you get picked for the most unathletic slide, because it looked like you'd never done that a day in your life. But hey, man, hats off to Kansas City. They found a way to win, and they're on to the next one. So,
yeah, the story of the day was Chad Henne really putting his body on the line for that first down right there in the dying embers of the game, and it got them the dub. I was talking to Paulie right during this time, and I was just like, if I ever seen Chad Henne put himself available like that, I am ending his career.
Yeah,
what I probably should have done before it even started.
Yes.
And
but here
putting
he
on a
is.
stretcher, yeah.
Here he is. He just scampers. He kind of floats around like a little butterfly, and then he goes to slide. He looks like a newborn baby deer when he goes to slide. But hey, listen, he got the job done. I mean, what? If you're Cleveland's defensive coordinator, are you shooting yourself in the foot when you get home?
I think so. Probably shoot myself in both feet so I don't have to walk anymore.
I think you need to.
I think you have to. I don't think you have a choice. I mean, you got a whole year to heal up. Maybe not a full year, but you got a decent, better half of a year to heal up, so you can at least walk the sidelines and throw a headset on. But I mean, it's looking like Chad Henne might be the guy here next week too. If Mahomes is still out.
So it's kind of up in the air right now. Obviously, there's a 5-step process that Mahomes has to clear to be able to play. Listen, I think you're going to have to put a bullet in Pat Mahomes to get him not to play. I think he's going to do his best to do everything he's told to clear concussion protocol. I think it'll be Pat Mahomes against. But here's another thing that I think people need to kind of keep on the top burner. Okay, Pat Mahomes had a bit of a foot injury in that game before he got knocked completely silly. Okay, so Pat Mahomes, if he recovers from this concussion, fine dandy. Got a little bit of turf toe, I think. And if everybody remembers, turf toe is what kept me out of winning the second Corona Cup. So believe me, I know my thing or two about turf toe. Not a pretty injury to have.
Yeah, we all saw how turf toe affected you at the Corona Cup. I don't know if that's an excuse or what, but I mean,
turf
be
toe,
it as it may, right?
Turf toe. I hit my funny bone the night before. Listen, I was banged up, I was beat up, I was bruised up, but I went out there and I performed to the best of my abilities with turf toe. I mean, I don't know how Pat Mahomes is supposed to go win an AFC championship. If I can't win the Corona Cup with turf toe, how's Pat Mahomes supposed to go out there and win an AFC championship game with turf toe?
Are you talking about the first Corona Cup?
I think it was the first I think it was the first Corona Cup.
Well, you damn near won the Corona Cup then with turf toe.
But I had turf toe.
So you think that was the deciding factor, even after the 18th hole had gone by?
The debacle on the back nine is when the turf toe flared up, and if the turf toe flares up on Pat Mahomes like it did me in the first Corona Cup, he's done for. Take the Bills.
That competition at Beaky's Food World in the one and only Flushing, Michigan. And you actually, I don't know if you should look into this. I know Tony actually works really close by to the other Beakies.
I do. I live by one Beakies and I work next to another Beakies. So I'm pretty much like Beakies' #1 fan. Okay.
That's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. Maybe it might.
But I will say this: there's definitely some sexual tension between both Beakies. Because I brought up the Ortonville Beakies in the Flushing Beakies, and they talk about it like it's the redheaded stepchild. I've talked about the Flushing Beakies and the Ortonville Beakies, and they talk about that one like the Flushing Beakies has like chlamydia or something. Yeah, there's some weird
some bad blood there.
Yeah, I mean there's some bad blood there, and I tell everybody, listen, the best Beakies is obviously the Flushing Beakies, and it's not even close, right? I mean it's simply just it's not even close. If you think it's close, then listen, go up back and just shoot yourself in the foot. Because I mean that's just what you need to do. But anyways, punch eating contest. I was feeling good about it. Bink, I was feeling really good about it.
Oh no, I know this is going.
Until
Bree started doing some research. You started doing some research. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing these cats out here eating 23 punchkis in 15 minutes. You're eating 24 punchkis in 15 minutes? I mean, that dude probably had punchkis coming out of his ass for 12 days after that.
Probably whole punchkis.
Not just halvesies, the whole thing.
He's not even chewing; he's just swallowing them.
So I was feeling good about it. I was thinking, you know what? I can hang with this. I can compete with this. Now the training regimen has to be amped up if I'm going to even, come close to winning this thing. If it's the same people that are going to be at this one on the 16th.
I think something we got to figure out is when are punchkis dropping in stores.
Yes.
First and foremost, and then once that happens, we got to figure out for you how many punchkis are you eating. Let's just say per week. We don't have to say per day, but we are going to have to definitely ramp up the amount of punchkis in one sitting.
Yes.
Maybe do a couple training days a week, give the body a break. And then I think you go on a complete punchki hiatus a week and a half out from the tournament. Yeah, I think that would help you out because then you're going to be fiending for punchkis.
So it's kind of like a drug addiction, right?
Very much so.
You kind of get yourself on it. Okay, you get yourself on it. You get yourself hooked. Okay, I'm going to be hooked on punchkis. And then you just quit cold turkey. You quit cold turkey and all you want is a punchki.
you can't sleep until you get a punchki.
I mean, you get cold sweats, you get the heebie, the jeebies, it's horrible. And then you're kind of like a mad dog. You're like a dog with rabies. Okay? You see that punchki in front of you and you just want to just dive into it. So maybe that's the way to go about it, or that could be completely the wrong way to do it.
I mean, even if it's not, all I'm going to say is you got to approach it with a plan. Whether the plan is having the punchki hiatus or not, definitely have a training regimen in place to follow it to a T, and then whatever you plan on doing going forward, stick to it. Because then you'll be able to figure out for next year whether that plan worked or not. If it did work, then great. You can be able to replicate that plan and do it again. But there's only one way to find out. But you got to stick to the plan.
So here's a big thing. Is obviously some of these competitions calling ringers and this and that. Which listen, I'm not worried about that. Listen, if you got to call a ringer in to beat the beeper man, listen, okay, that's fine. But I will tell you this, guys: the people at Gin Pros, flag on the field, guys. There is laundry on the field. So
clean laundry.
If you gotta call in a ringer to beat me, that's okay. But I will tell you this: all the people at Gin Pros, you're gonna hear this first before anybody else does. If I have to shove a punchki, clean up my ass to win this competition, I will absolutely do it. I will do whatever it takes to win this competition. The last few gin events. Listen, it's no secret I've gotten my ass kicked. Okay?
Well, at least I'm not competing in it, so you don't have to worry about that.
So I don't have to worry about John Jay winning this thing. But listen, I've taken the punches. I've rolled with the punches, and I keep showing up, right? I keep showing up. So I'm going to show up to this competition. If I got to hide a few punchkis up the old keister, I got to hide a few punchkis up the old keister. But I can tell you one thing, guys, I'll do whatever it takes to win this thing.
Hey, if you got to shove a couple punchkis through the back door, I think it'll feel a hell of a lot better than throwing a dog collar on your nutsack come the end of the Big Ten season.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
it's all about pride, guys. It's all about pride.